Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lavish. We're back with another video. On today's video, we got this Scion TC, my boy Montel's car, and we just got this shit like last week for a steal and a half. No cap. We'll do the breakdown later. Yeah, so we got some dinks, we got some dents. Got no quarter windows right now. Inside was completely disgusting. Squirrel droppings everywhere. You can probably still see it inside of here. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to gut this whole shit. Gut all this. Oh yeah. Nope. Anyways, so this thing was gutted to be a track car. It's got a tune, aftermarket headers. I'll show y'all all that later. Right now I'm just showing y'all a quick little glimpse of the outside, a little bit of the inside. So this is how we got it. Obviously we did have the normal seat. It's right there. Driver's seat. We had that. So a quick little backstory. We actually got this car from one of our friends. He got the car from some lady. And yeah, so it's supposed to be a track car. It has a tune. It got damaged on the track. And it's got a clean title. To be honest, haven't seen the title yet. We're still doing a little bit of DMV shit. But essentially, it's gutted and all that. We knew that from the jump. We got this as a project car. And we wanted to fix it up for you guys on the channel. And I didn't actually film this, but we went to Virginia last night, or yesterday. And we picked up a lot of the interior, pretty much completing the interior. We should be able to put that together. That's what we're going to start with today. In this video, we're going to put together the entire interior. So if you guys don't know, we live in New York, and Virginia was 7 hours with traffic there and then 7 hours back. So it's about 14 hours in total going there and back all the way to Virginia. We ended up getting back around 6:30 in the morning last night, or this morning. Pretty crazy, but let me show you guys what we got. So we'll start over here. We got a new fan assembly for the radiator because this one, for whatever reason, does not kick on whatsoever. We're gonna plug this one up, not necessarily put it in, but we're gonna plug it up, test it, make sure that this one actually does work and it's not the relay. But that'll be that. And then we have all of this, right? This is all the plastic trim for the back, the trunk cargo hold, the back seats, the quarter windows. Yeah, and get this. We literally had to take all this out when we got there. They had 8 hours while we were driving to do all this. They could have had this out of the car already, but no. 8 hours, we got there, and I had to take everything out. The windows were a bitch, for real. Use the wire, but this is the haul, and y'all gonna see us put it together today. So what we're currently doing is we're actually trying to take everything out, get everything perfectly clean, detailed, 100%, and then we're gonna go ahead and reassemble everything back into the car. So we got this fan assembly hooked up. Got the old one, it's still in there, just disconnected. We just want to see if this runs, so we're gonna go ahead and start the car. So after running it, it's definitely got up to temperature. No fan kicked on, so it's definitely gonna be a relay. We have one. Yep. So it's a relay Toyota 90987-04004 space 1667000-0860. These two right here. Toyota 90987-02027 space 156700-2870. Alright, so we just got back from AutoZone, got quite a few different things here. Obviously we got some fuses because we do have a couple fuses blown. So we got some new fuses. We got new battery terminal connectors because these are shot. So new connectors. We also got our relays for the radiator 20382. So if we look at these two relays side by side, looking pretty identical. So we're gonna go ahead and put them in. New relays are in. We're gonna go ahead and test this fan. We might as well test the fan assembly that's already in there. So we're gonna go ahead and disconnect this fan assembly and reconnect it to this. All right, so it's currently nighttime. I got my work light out, got good lighting, but I just wanted to show you guys the progress on the car. Wish I could take this light with me, but let me show you.
We need something right.
Put all the plastic parts in. You can close that up. Got that there. Got the back seats in. Carpet done. Back seats are in. All the panels are here. We got the glass on the side just to like sit there. We don't actually have it in yet. Gonna install it at another day. But we did a lot for it to one day. Got all this nice. Still cleaning the actual carpets and underneath these seats, so that's why that's there. We're gonna vacuum these seats, deep clean these seats. And let me show y'all what I did so far underneath. So essentially we did do the relays and both fan assemblies still aren't working. This we got new because it didn't have that. Changing out these terminals right now. Essentially this one right here, we still have the positive connected. Brand new terminal on there. The old terminal. And then we do have the negative. Where's the negative? I think I still have it just connected down here. So essentially you can see I do have the negative on here, brand new, but it's too short. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get a brand new, a longer ground wire, and we're gonna run that just a little bit longer. All right, so it is the next day. Nice and bright outside. I want to show you guys the finished product of what we did yesterday. So starting off in the light, we'll start with the front right here. You know what I'm saying? Got the front nice and in here, dash, everything. Still got a vacuum, still got to do like a nice little detail. Still dirty, but that's okay. We got the trunk. Everything in here. Here. Pull this up. We don't have a spare tire, but we got all the components. Back seats. Show off the back seats on this side. Pull this forward. The back seats, still got the air intake off because we gotta do that ground cable. Back seats are looking nice. All the panels are in. Back seats work also with pulling them down. Just go like that. Slide down. Keep it up for now. Little Draco in the cut today. Say what's up, Drake. Say what's up. All right, so today we just removed the entire dash. We got the dash up there. We got all the centerpieces and all the electronics over here. What we're going to do today is we're going to be deep cleaning this entire thing. We're going to be completely cleaning the HVAC system, doing this entire system, cleaning everything, because for the time that it was sitting, there was definitely animals, squirrels, whatever. As you can see, we have acorns and whatnot in there. There's probably a shit ton of garbage inside of there. I haven't really looked inside the vents, but if you can see inside the blower motor here, hold up. Let me zoom in. There's acorns all in there, so there was definitely an animal living in it. So we're going ahead, we're deep cleaning this entire thing, vacuuming it all out, completely cleaning it with our degreaser solvent. Yup. This will be nice. And hopefully it'll smell real good when we're done. We also got a brand new cabin air filter, some Ozium to eliminate the smell that's actually inside the car. We're also going to deep clean the seats. We have our glass weld for putting our quarter windows back on. We still need the adhesive strip, the weather strip. Don't know exactly where we're going to get that. We also need these 2 plastic pieces here because these are broken on both sides. But that's a work in progress. Not really too concerned. We got all the bolts here. Hopefully we don't lose any because we kind of just have them sitting in the cup holder there. But yeah, we're going to get back into cleaning this. All right, so quick little update. We took every single thing off of here, wiped them down, cleaned them, vacuumed them, hosed them through. Everything is completely clean. Put back together here. And we went ahead, I started disconnecting some of the HVAC in here. Blower motor fan here. I mean, look at all these fucking acorns that came out of here. Those were all just inside the motor fan. I mean, you can see right here. Got a couple more. We're gonna deep clean that. I wanna get inside of there. Might just disconnect that whole shit and just take it out, clean it realistically, because it's just this system here and this system. Might just take them all out because they really need to be cleaned. So this right here is one of the little clumps that came out of the fucking system. Pretty much cleaning all the plastic trim inside out. Getting everything back to its original state dash-wise. A little update on what's going on. We got everything clean, put back together pretty much. We're just putting the final pieces of the dash back together. We put the new cabin air filter inside. We're gonna put the dash back here. We have all the airbags on except for the bottom knee ones, which are okay. We're gonna put the cluster and everything back in on that side. Other than that, we put all the dash back in, center consoles back in. All that's cleaned out. It was honestly disgusting, bro, right?
That shit was disgusting.
That shit was disgusting. Boy Amir in the cut doing his oil. That boy working on that shit. We took our battery here and we connected it directly to the ports here via our positive and negative test terminals for our multimeter. This one works. Both fans work. We went ahead, we tested this fan in here. Again, both fans work. So there's got to be something wrong with this wire. The conclusion that I'm coming to is that while I'm looking under here, I'm looking here, right? I'm looking at this. This is the headlight housing unit. This is where the headlight, the bulb sits. This bulb right here in particular was sitting there essentially like this. So this being here like this, it looks like this all caught on fire at one point actually. And it being fire and electrical, I guarantee this entire harness is all shorted out. And the reason that I really believe that is because the previous owner actually spliced their own wiring system. Not even spliced actually, they have it connected to a 10 amp fuse, and then they also have the ground connected directly to the ground connection. And this wire actually is custom traced all the way down here with zip ties onto these lights so that these essentially work as his headlights. Now we're gonna have to fix that. Obviously all of this wiring is gonna have to get redone. Realistically, everything that goes into this connection right here is all gonna have to get redone, which is the radiator fan assembly, the headlights, turn signals, high beams, low beams. Anything that used to be on the intake would have been fried as well because all the intake stuff is through there. But since he has aftermarket intake, he's actually kind of lucked out in there because it's all connected via this wire instead. But we're gonna go ahead. We're actually gonna once we put everything back together, I'm gonna put the battery back on. Once the power is connected through everything, I'm gonna go ahead and test each and every port to see if these ports where the relays are actually getting power or not. And depending on that, we'll be able to know if there's a break inside the connection via the wire itself, or it's maybe a fuse box related situation. All right, so we went ahead, got everything installed, everything's put back together. Vacuum that shit up as well because that shit was looking a little dirty. You know what I'm saying? Got everything looking good. We're gonna go ahead and put the battery back on, crank this bitch over, make sure that all the electronics and everything in here work, obviously. Yeah. Shout out how cool the sky is looking right now. Look at that shit. Fire. No relays in there right now. Obviously, this thing is working there. Alright, hold up. Put that again. So these did not used to work before. Just try normal blinkers. Try the horn. Horn doesn't work still. We're gonna have to look at the horn. What else wasn't connected under there that we found, that we reconnected?
Oh, this is on.
That's on now? This wasn't on before? The time at all?
Now that's showing.
Airbag's on. I just hope you have no code or anything? Oh no, you do have a maintenance required thing.
That's always been. That's always
We'll scan the code, see what's going on with that.
I want to see if this
If the seat, well, I'm sitting with you.
Well, it doesn't matter because earlier before you got in it was still on.
Yeah, but like the weight, that's how it goes. And the doors are open. Shut all the doors.
Nah, so that light on top's still on.
Airbag, the seatbelt light.
Everything else is off.
Plug the seatbelt in, see if that changes. Like while that other one's plugged in.
Yeah, it went away.
That went away?
That went away.
Interesting.
Alright, now it went away entirely.
And if I open it and sit down, it comes on back on?
No, it's gone. Now it's on. Now it's on. Alright.
It's on?
Because you detected your weight.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on it. It won't tell me to go away.
Let me see. It's not in. Yeah, it went away now.
Yeah, I see it. That's high beams.
They're on.
So the only time that light works is with the high beam. But that's for the radiator fan assembly. I'm gonna bring my multimeter over here and check these ports. Battery third. So if you're testing fuses here, you see like this one is rocking 3.9. Is that like what they're all supposed to be hitting for here? See, 3. Right there. Here, we know works. Yeah, see, 3 on this prong right here. So one of these prongs over here with this relay should be pumping out 3. None of these are pumping out 3. I'm touching every prong. So there's definitely an electrical problem going on with that. Because if I'm touching this one right here, boom, that's 3. Just test all these fuses. 0. We'll go one over. So this one right here this is ETCS. I don't even know what ETCS is. A little bit corroded, but it doesn't look too bad. Figure this whole situation out is kind of, you know, new territory for me, so we'll figure this out together. I mean, next diagnosis step is really just like figuring out if this is wiring or not. So the relays here aren't getting any power. What we can do real quick, it's going to be kind of pointless because we do know that like the relays aren't getting any power, but we can just double check, triple check just to make sure 100%. Move this a little bit out the way. Gonna come down here. I'm pretty sure I can just press it there. And I'm not getting any power whatsoever to either prong. But unfortunately. So definitely a wiring issue there, not the radiator fans. So that's actually kind of like nice to know because we can at least sell the other radiator fan that we have. A little bit of money back. Anything else that wasn't working? We're gonna scan that code because there's a check engine light on. Got this tune.
Ew,
Unplug the tune.
Bro, this nigga was in the headlights.
We got no codes on this bitch. Alright guys, so that's pretty much gonna wrap up this episode, this little video. Essentially, we got the HVAC system cleaned out today. We got all that done. We got a lot more knowledge on the relays and the electrical system going on in the car. So we do have this 2013 Hyundai Elantra here. I spun a rod bearing more than likely. I'm gonna go on the underside, gonna really take off the bearing caps, make sure that all the bearings on the crank are actually okay. If they are okay, then we do know it's a head problem. I am in the process of taking the head off so that we can go ahead and really inspect the cylinder walls, the pistons, everything, valves. But yeah, so this is in the process of just being taken apart. It's a slow process because I'm in no rush, honestly. I have like everything just in the car. We do have the Scion here. Obviously, this is a work in progress. We have a bunch of things to do here and there with this car, whether it be fixing it up or modifying it. Right now, fixing it up, making sure that everything is up to standard, up to par with what we need it to be, which is it needs to be a perfectly working car. It needs to be 100% complete on the interior. It needs to be 100% complete on the exterior. So right now, the final projects that we need to do is we have that cracked windshield right there. We need to get a new front windshield. Tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and put these quarter windows on, right? And then other than the quarter windows and the front windshield, the only other thing to do is really get a front bumper. Once we get a front bumper, the entire exterior will essentially be done. And with that being done, everything on the car is done. Other than obviously small electrical problems that's going on with like wiring for the headlights, things like that. That's those small tedious things that could be fixed. But the big things, the major concerns is really what we're concerned about. Yeah, we also got this Sentra here. Got to finish this one up. We rebuilt the whole engine on it, but for whatever reason, it's kind of misfiring a little bit. And it does blow some smoke out of the exhaust. I don't know if that's like valve stem seals or not. I did put it ahead from a junkyard car in there, but I didn't know if the valve stem seals were good or not. I'm leaning towards no now because of the smoke that's coming out the back. It's leaning towards the valve stem seals, but honestly, I'm gonna have to just do a little bit more diagnosing to find that out 100%. This car here, though, should be Gucci, mechanically, that is. And if you guys have any questions or comments or anything, go ahead, drop them down below. I'll read everything. If you guys want to see something specific done on any of these cars, let me know. Try to explain things pretty good, but I don't know. Let me know, maybe I'm not doing a good job.